Teresa Staley, welcome.
Hi there. Hi. Good to see you, Jeff.
Yes, you too. Thank you for being here. We are at the Conroe Art League. We are upstairs at the Madeley Fine Art Gallery, where you just picked out the awards for the 2026 Cal International Show.
Yes.
And you are the juror for the show. And I'm pleased that you came here. I know a lot of people would like to hear a little bit about your story and about your process of jurying a show. So again, thank you for being here.
Well, thank you. It's my honor, and thank you so much. It was such an honor to be part of this and to be judging this show.
Yeah.
The amount of talent is just mind-blowing.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that there's a lot of talent around these parts, around Houston, just in Houston
Yes. Oh,
itself.
yes.
But this show in particular has people from all over the world. We do have, I believe, 9, 10 members who did get in the show, so that's a good thing.
That's great. That's great. Yes.
So I wanted to talk a little bit about how I know you. So Julie introduced me to Robin, who introduced me to Cherie. So these are all people in the art community.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd seen your work before I actually met you. And when I saw, the first one that I remember seeing was at a Hardy and Nance show. And I want to say it was a lady with a big old hat on, but the painting was really like vibrant and just boom, hits you with color. And there was a lot of good technical skill in it. And I remember looking you up later on and seeing how versatile you are, because you do a lot of things well.
No, thank you so much. Kind of a jack of all trades in a way.
Right. And that's why I thought you would be a great juror, because, you know, you have the technical skills, but you also have the bravery to step outside the box and do something completely different. So tell us a little bit about your background. I know you were born in Australia, is that correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes. My mother's Australian, dad's American, originally from California, but he's also an artist, so I grew up with that. He's a sculptor and a painter, and so since I was little, we were painting together, so it's very special.
Really?
Yeah, he's still painting to this day.
Okay, cool. And then, so did he teach you in a certain style, or how did that go?
I think, well, he was just a big influence and very encouraging. I mean, he knew that I was, I have 2 brothers. He knew that I was the one that was more creative, you know, more of a painter. And he just gave me as many pencils and paints that I wanted, and we'd paint together. And he's more of a landscape artist and a sculptor, but we just learned a lot from each other. And even eventually, now that I've had my company, my mural company, for over 30 years now,
Wow.
I would bring my dad in, and he was involved too, and paint on the landscapes and different murals that I would do.
Okay.
But he's getting up there now, you know, so it's a little bit harder, but.
Yeah. Well, that's a great way to learn. I mean, if it's in your family and you're doing it all the time, of course you're going to be good at it, right?
Absolutely, yeah, yeah.
Like,
I have a musician in the band, you know, my brother, yeah, so it's like we're all kind of creatives, you know, a lot of us.
Yeah.
Kind of genetic sometimes.
Yeah. And so you said you had this business for 30 years. Tell us about it. It's a faux finishing business,
yes,
correct?
It's a lot of faux finishing, but I do murals too. I call it Murals Faux By Design.
Okay.
And so I've worked with a lot of designers, builders, a number of different people doing everything from restaurants, hotels, and a lot of high-end private residences. So it's, I've been doing it many years. And so we just cover everything from faux finishes, murals, custom paintings, whatever the client's wanting, furniture,
And so
you name it.
For people who don't know what faux finishing is, can you explain that a little bit? Because I got to be honest,
absolutely.
I didn't know what it was until...
Absolutely. Well, in French it means fake, but you're trying to make something appear to be something else. For example, marble, or we do a lot of Venetian plaster currently, and it sort of assimilates kind of a marble look. So it's to look like something is what the French term is.
And it's really like realism, right? I mean, you're using techniques that make it look like it's something it's not.
Somewhat.
Right?
Some are more just decorative. There's a multitude of different types of faux finishes, but some of them, it is to look just like something like marble. You really want it to look just like marble. And then some are just more of a look. you know, like a nice, soft, kind of a cloudy, airy type feel that makes the room not too busy, you know, just something kind of as a backdrop.
Okay.
So it depends on the look. And there's so many beautiful homes here in Houston that it's like a big canvas to me when I design. When I come in, I get excited.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get to work on like wall-size pieces.
Oh,
right,
yeah,
all
yeah.
the time.
And some of the homes are pretty big and businesses, so.
Yeah. So is that a blessing or a curse that your passion is your work? I mean, you get to, it's probably a little bit of both, right? I mean, you get to paint and create as a living, you know?
That's a good question. Yeah, I'm kind of a workaholic. trying to have a little more balance lately, but yeah, sometimes, you know, when you get home, you're beat, and you don't always want to paint because you're doing it 24/7
All day,
you
right?
know, and I always have paint on my. Everybody that knows me, I have paint always on me somewhere.
Yeah.
Hard to keep the clothes clean, but
Right. So you're doing faux finishing, you're painting for businesses.
yes.
And then when you come home at night, how do you find the creativity of
Well,
the time to make things like are behind us here?
I think because my mind separates that this is more the fun thing, that I'm painting what I want, which is of course different from commissioned art, you know, because that we all know we can have a whole nother show on that too.
Right.
But, you know,
Yeah.
you're trying to please your client, and
Right.
and it's just a different mindset. But when I paint for myself, that's more of a fun thing, you know. And so now that I'm in a gallery again, in Rosie Turnbull's gallery, I'm able to, you know, I look forward to it. I'm like, let me come up with a series or something. She's real good at coming up with themes, and so.
Yeah, tell us about Rosie Turnbull Gallery, so the viewers at
So
home
I've
know
been
where
there a year now, and I just love it. We all work together. Rosie's a great leader, and
Where is it?
so it's on Edward Street, right across from Winter Street,
Okay.
in the Sawyer Yards complex.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Cool. Part of Houston's vibrant art community.
Yes, absolutely. It's a great location. Absolutely.
Cool. And so that is keeping you busy for yourself in terms of
Yes.
creating what you want to.
It gives me the most satisfaction in
Yeah.
my heart to know, you know, I love my clients. I love what I do. It's my business, and you know that's the bread and butter. And I put my whole heart into it. I want to do a perfect job.
Yeah.
But then my other part of myself, you know, likes to paint and sing and do these extracurricular type things.
Yeah. Well, I think it bodes well for. I mean, when I think of Teresa Staley's artwork, your work, I always think of like big colors. I mentioned to you earlier before we started recording. There's like a sass about it. That's kind of
Yeah,
sassy.
thank you. I love
You
that.
know,
I like sass. I like
Yeah,
sass.
it's
I
just-
like vibrancy.
Yeah, it's kind of
And-
like boom, here I am.
Oh, thank you.
You know?
Thank you.
And you can see with these cowboys in the background. I really love the red, yellow, blue. Well, I love works that have that red,
Oh,
yellow, blue,
oh,
because those are
really?
the
Oh, good.
primaries, and my eye is drawn to them immediately.
Thank
so.
you. And I love black, gives it that pop. But I
Yeah.
do like to have things stand out, for sure.
And so you're not going to be doing faux finishing of this sort of style, right?
Oh, I mean, it depends. Like, I have clients, a lot of times it's a benefit having my main business, because many times clients or designers will say, you know what, we're thinking about, we'd like an abstract, because I do abstracts or
Oh, okay.
whatever, landscapes, you know, whatever they're wanting. They'll say, oh gosh, we have a spot right here, we're going to need something, can you do it in these colors? And I love that challenge, and that's great.
Okay.
But that's different, again, like I said, commission work, as you know,
Right.
because you're having to, you know, cater to someone.
Right. And it's,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, in my experience, there's a lot of judgment, a self-judgment. Like,
Right.
is he or she going to like this? or
Yes,
is it
there's
what they
a lot of,
want?
am I making them happy?
Yeah.
Which, you know, we all want to do that, right?
Right. Yeah. But yeah, I think doing what you're doing in terms of your business, it gives you a chance to try all kinds of different things, right?
It really does. I feel very blessed in that way. Yeah.
And is there something that you feel drawn to more than anything else? It seems like you do a lot of things well, very wide variety of works
Thank
in
you.
your portfolio.
More time to do my fine art.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of times I'm in a construction environment.
Mm.
So I'm dealing with deadlines and all that, so.
Mm-hmm.
But when I paint at home, in my home studio, that's where I find peace and solace.
Mm-hmm.
And I can be my most creative for sure.
Yeah. Do you paint every day?
Um,
I mean, for yourself. I know
for
you.
myself,
For your work you do.
no, probably after my main days over, like after the work day or on the weekends, I have a little more time. Like on a Sunday, I love Sundays. It's so peaceful, and that's kind of when you're unwinding, and there's not that pressure.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, usually that's kind of when I find the most time to do that.
Right on. And do you have an education from the Art Institute of Houston?
Yes.
And so do you think that you learned more from the institution, or did you learn more from your father?
I would say more hands-on, honestly, and just years experience.
Mm-hmm.
But I did learn a lot from my father. He's taught me a lot about landscapes and perspective and stuff like that. And just encouragement. I really love him for that.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. One of the reasons why I thought you would be a good juror too is because not only are you active in the art community in terms of selling, your business is art related, but you also have the academic background.
Yes.
And
yes.
so that's really important when looking at a wide variety of works. That you want to know that what you're looking at is of high quality, the skills needed, the technical skills.
Absolutely. Yeah. The art college, having the different courses, doing the live painting, the live drawing, all that taught me, more of the human anatomy and all those things are very important, and just honed in on your skill set, your technical abilities. So it also taught me a bit about more about computers and graphic design, and so it kind of all these different combinations to expose you to just being more well-rounded as an artist.
Right. And I think that's what makes the best jurors, to be honest, because of what is, art is so subjective, right? We talk about this a
absolutely,
lot.
yeah.
How one person might see something and think it's a masterpiece, and somebody
Yeah.
else will kind of turn their nose up at it.
Oh, I run into that all the time.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah. So
Some people don't like realism. They think, oh, well, it's just, realism, it's not very great. But there is an amazing skill to do that realism or hyper-realism.
For sure. Yeah.
But, and then abstraction. Some people, a lot of Houston loves abstract art, I would say. And I love it too. But, different, more traditional artists would probably think some of it's just, garbage or whatever.
Yeah.
But there's a lot that goes into it.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
the color palette, there's creativity, there's just so many aspects about abstract art.
And then I know that when you were, we'll talk about the show a little bit, the Cal International show. I know that you. There's the train. Let's let the train go by.
Okay, no problem.
Stay right there. Don't move on. And talking about the Cal International show, as a juror, I know that one of the things you mentioned you were looking at was what it makes you feel, what the pieces make you feel.
Yes.
So speak about that, how emotion is involved in your evaluation of the artworks.
Well, when I walked into the gallery, there was so much incredible art, and it was curated so beautifully, by the way.
Shout out to Heidi, by the way, who was in charge of that. Heidi.
Yeah, I was
Heidi
in awe of that. So at first, and then a lot of color, a lot of variety, which is what was my intent too. I wanted to have a variety of artists and different mediums. But when I selected the pieces I selected, a lot of it was based on emotion and my gut feeling. And what brought emotion to me on these certain pieces. And then some of them were just incredible technical skill.
Yeah. There were a lot of great technical skills.
It was a very difficult decision because some of them were just outstanding. They were all outstanding, in their own way.
Yeah. And when you're making selections too, are you thinking about, because there was no categorization, you know, it wasn't like floral
Right.
or landscapes or whatnot, it was just an open show.
Yes, yes.
Are you thinking about representing a lot of different varieties of work, or go through your process a little bit on?
Yeah, that was a little tricky because, you know, I wanted to, you know, select something from every category, but it's difficult. I just had to go simply by what I thought was the best technical skill, the most creative, and also just the most impactful. Like what were the ones that really drew me in?
Right.
Yeah, one of the pieces, right when I walked in, it just struck such an emotion with me that we've all seen before. We've all seen people that are hurting, the pain they've had, and you felt like they had a story to tell. And for a artist to capture that, that's just amazing. I'll leave it at that.
Right, there you go. Right. Yeah, you want works that get you to stop.
Yeah, which it did, for sure.
Stop and look and wonder.
Yes,
Create
yes.
stories.
Absolutely. And then one of the other pieces I selected was just, I felt like I was looking into the soul of the eyes, and that drew me in.
Right.
And that I wanted to hear her story.
Right. Yeah. Pull up a chair.
Yeah, yeah. I felt like she was going to tell me a tale.
Yeah. Grab a cup of tea.
or some different advice in life or something, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, anytime artwork can get you to feel something like that is pretty powerful. I think that's what every artist is going for, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Get people to stop, sit down, and
Right.
be in it. Right?
Absolutely.
I also wanted to mention that you were featured in the 50 Artists of Houston book by Taft McWhorter.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Can you talk to us a
That was
little
an
bit
honor.
about that? And
Oh, I just was over the moon.
Yeah.
You know, I'm so honored with that. Just to be able to be in that book, the second edition. And Taft is a really incredible guy. A lot of people know him in Houston, and just a dynamo, you know. He's really connects a lot of people together. So yeah, he's taught me a lot too, just, you know, about collectors and the way he runs his art as a business. And being in that, that just really, it was incredible after I was also going through a really hard time too. And so that was the light at the end of the tunnel.
Right on. Yeah, being selected and
Yeah.
then having your work featured.
Yes.
The event itself was really fun.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
signing
So glad
and-
you were there.
Yeah, it was a blast. It was,
Yeah.
it was kind of a who's who of Houston artists,
Yeah,
right?
we were getting to sign. Yeah, we
Yeah.
felt like our little celebrities in a way.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful publication.
Yeah, thank you,
So-
thank you. I think they did a great job.
Yeah, have that sitting out on the coffee table.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe
yeah.
up on a pedestal.
Absolutely. Yeah, I've got it at the gallery. I'd like to leave it out too, so people can have a look. A
Yeah.
lot of great talent in there,
Yeah, for sure.
just in Houston alone,
Right.
like you were saying.
Yeah, I mean, the Conroe Art League here, I was telling you, we have monthly shows. And for those are all member shows. So it's just people who are members of the Conroe Art League. And so people are very surprised when they walk in the Madeley Fine Art Gallery. They see all these people are from here. They're from
Yeah.
Conroe, like Montgomery County.
Right.
And yeah, there's so much talent.
Yeah. Oh, it blows my mind.
So it's an invitation to also get out there, go and visit the local galleries so you can
Yes.
see artwork.
Support community and see what's out there. you know?
Right, and we talk about Sawyer Yards. I mean, that complex is just full of great places.
Yeah.
The gallery where I am, the Art Machine Gallery, you actually have a bit of
History with it, yeah.
that. Can
Yeah,
you explain
that's
that a
true.
little bit?
Yeah, yeah. Well, now Jay Jacks is running it, and he's doing a fabulous job. And we were partners at one time, but I came up with Cherie with the concept of it, of the name of it.
Right
you
on.
know.
And so my idea of the name of it is that you're selling so much, you got to keep painting all the time. You have to be a machine.
Right. And that's kind of how it started. We were talking together, and I was like, what would be a good name? We love coming up with names. And I was like, man, I feel like a machine all the time. You know, like I'm just so busy, and I'm kind of, people that know me, I'm always active and running around and doing things. So I said, I feel like a art machine most of the time. I'm just, you know, just always producing. And so that's how that name came about. And then Jay designed the gears of the logo, and I thought that turned out great.
Yeah, it's really cool.
He's really doing a great job.
Yeah, he and Barbara make a good team.
They do.
If you're looking for a fun time on a Saturday afternoon, go check out the Art Machine Gallery in the Silos.
Yes.
You get some wine, drink.
Oh, they always have
food.
good food and good wine.
And great art.
Jeff's in there.
Yeah, of course. Good art. The Art Machine, I like the idea of having to stay busy.
Yeah.
And you mentioned that you're a workaholic.
Yeah, a bit. I'm trying, like I said, I'm trying to balance it. I feel like sometimes maybe I'm a Libra too, like the scales get off.
Right. You get a little too far one direction.
Yeah, you got to have a little more fun or relax. Or I like my downtime, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, you mentioned this a little bit earlier. I think you kind of alluded to it, but you also had a pretty life-changing event take place a couple of years ago. Can you tell us a little bit about that? Because I know that, I mean, it was a time of tragedy and struggle, but
no, I'm in a place I can talk about it now. Yeah, maybe over a year ago, probably not, but now, you know, I'm actually, I feel blessed that everything's turned out really well. And the Houston art community and family, friends, strangers were so kind to me. So I just can never thank them enough. They helped me through one of the most difficult times of my life.
Yeah, and explain that to the viewers.
I lost everything in a fire, my home studio, all my art collection, my pet, my beloved pet, just a lot of different things that I saved all those years. I'd had my house for over 20 years. And worked for that house, and then it was just went up in flames.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In an instant, right?
I mean, in an instant. Yeah. I have a new empathy for anybody that's been through that. It's horrific.
Yeah. I remember seeing the news. You know, I think I saw it on Facebook or something.
Yeah.
I think it was that Facebook or Instagram, one of those.
Right.
And I remember just. I mean, this is not too long after the Winter Street fires, right?
Yeah. So I had been. Luckily, we didn't really have too much in our studio. We were on the other end, but it was a lot of fires those last 3 years.
Yeah.
And I can, you know, not joke about it, but it just that was an intense time.
That was 2024. Is that correct, or was it 5?
For
yours, yeah.
Oh yeah, 2025. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember hearing about it and having been off the heels of the Winter Street stuff. It just made my heart sink. I just was like, no.
Thank you.
No.
Yeah, not again.
No. Yeah. And then, you know, we have mutual friends, Robin. I know Robin was with you when that happened, right? And so that really hit me.
Yeah, she was with me and kind of got me out of there. I think I kept trying to stay in the house.
Yeah.
And she was like, you got to get out, you know, but it's very hard to leave all your belongings, you know, but you're not thinking straight.
Right. I'm sure adrenaline takes over in a moment like that, right?
Yeah, I wanted to save my pet and that, you know, it was too late.
Yeah.
And then you have all the firemen telling you to get out and all that. But it's, you know, it's in the past. And actually, in a way, it gave me a new beginning. And I feel better. I feel renewed, I guess, in a weird way. Well, and I feel very loved.
Yeah, I mean,
everybody stepped up, and I didn't expect that. And I'm so grateful for that.
Yeah, I remember seeing Robin put something out. Mitch Cohen too.
Oh yes.
Our Mitch. Mitch gets lots of shout outs on this
show.
By the way.
Mitch is a good. Yeah, he does so much good for the art community, and just a good human being.
Yeah, yeah, but people saw that, and I think people felt it, and it could have been any of us.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You want to rally around your community and help people out, and so I'm glad that people showed up for you.
They really did. I'm forever grateful.
And then you alluded to this too, like you come out of a tragedy literally forged from the fire, right?
Yeah,
like
the Phoenix.
The Phoenix,
yeah.
right?
And then Robin and I painted that
yeah.
painting.
Yeah, and so
Yeah.
I'll show a picture of it because
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
really
great.
cool.
Yeah. It's now in San Marcos at a collector's house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So somebody loved it. Now they have it hanging in their house. So.
Right on.
Yeah. I kept having that image of the Phoenix in my head, and I would tell Robin, I know this is crazy, but I really want to paint this right now, and it'll get my mind off stuff. And that's the thing with art, it does get your mind. It's therapeutic.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, that's how a lot of people process. I mean, I used it for a way to deal with when I went through my divorce. It was like that's all I did. My separation happened at the same time of COVID. So not only did I have to spend all this time alone, but I couldn't work.
Oh my God. Which is even worse.
Yeah, so I had like all day long by myself at home. What am I going to do? Well, I drew and painted and that sort of stuff. But yeah, without it, I wonder where would I be?
Yeah.
Like I guess everybody has their thing.
Yeah, that's true. It could be
tennis,
anything. Could be music, the gardening, whatever, whatever it may be that somebody loves. Yeah,
and for artists, I know a lot of time that's what it is, right?
Yes.
It's painting or drawing or
sculpting,
whatever it is.
Some of our best works can come out of the worst times, I think.
For sure. Absolutely. What would be your biggest takeaway? Because I know that we're told to consider it all joy when you face various trials, right? Because it's through the struggle that people who are handed things usually don't do that great with them,
Right, that's true. I guess human nature, you take things for granted sometimes.
Right.
But I feel like it was a metamorphosis in a sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. It kind of got me out of, I don't know. I had a lot of memories in that house and, just some tragedy too before that. And so maybe it was as horrible as it was, maybe it was time for a change.
To move on.
And sometimes we need that in the most, it may not be the way we expect.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a pretty normal thing in life, right?
But it's what you do with it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how does that inspire, other than the Phoenix, has that changed your view and how you create, or has it affected how you create?
I think it makes me want to just create more, like just be more prolific as an artist, because life is short. I felt I look at that now like you could I could have died or what. Now it's like my chance I better get on it.
Time to be the art machine.
Yeah, I gotta be the art machine and keep going.
Yes.
Yeah.
Going back to your business, the faux finishing and murals business, tell us about, I know you've done several different projects. When you look at your social media, you can see like quite a range of things, like from Popeyes to like inside of a Art Deco sort of restaurant.
Hotel. I did a big hotel off of Pinemont called Grand Tuscany.
Yeah, so a wide variety of things. Is there a project that is really memorable for you, something that you're really proud of more than anything else?
That's a good
One
question.
or two, I don't know. You have probably
that's a good
a lot.
question. It is fun to do the commercial projects because a lot of people get to see it, and I love doing the residential too. But it's it's more of a personal thing for your clients, so it's not getting seen as much. So. Let's see, restaurants I've done, Niners, a lot of stuff in Richmond, Texas. The La Pasha, I'm currently working on a La Pasha restaurant right now.
Okay.
So that's off of Kirkwood and Westheimer.
Okay.
And we're doing a lot of plasters and some artwork in there. But to answer your question, most memorable. Well, there's one I really enjoyed because it was also painting with my dad too, and we did a big mural off of in Richmond on the store's called Extreme Guns and Ammo, actually.
That's very Texas.
Yeah, it's very Texan, right?
Love it.
So I did a big Longhorn and blue bonnets and the American and Texas flag. So I really did enjoy that.
Cool.
And it was nice working with my dad.
Yeah. There is a relationship between Australia and Texas, right? I mean, in
And they're-
terms of being wild.
Absolutely. We're kind of renegades.
Yeah, definitely renegades.
Yeah. They probably overuse the word mavericks or whatever.
Right.
But just an independent state that it's like its own country.
For sure.
And so Australia kind of had that reputation too.
Yeah. Well, it was all the convicts, right? The
Yeah,
citizens of the island.
exactly. my ancestors.
Yeah, that's why I always.
On my mom's side.
Yeah, I always joke with folks, like, especially with Australians, that they are all the descendants of convicts.
Yeah.
Rogues, rebels.
Yeah.
And then here in the United States, we're all descendants of rebels, people who were fleeing what they were doing and wanting to do their own thing and be independent.
Yeah,
and
good point.
there's a lot of similarities between Australians and Americans.
Absolutely.
I think the Australians drink a little more than we do, but
Well, I think they're getting a bit better. They're cracking down a bit more on that.
are they? Okay.
Yeah, it's changed over the years. I haven't been back in a while.
Yeah.
But I know my family has. They said it's changing.
Yeah.
Probably more strict than they used to be.
Yeah, well,
back in the day.
Yeah, well, for sure. I mean, I know that politically speaking, it's changed a lot.
Oh,
there
very
in-
much so,
in the
yeah,
last several years, but
More regulated, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah.
I guess they just need more Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
I think those guys are hiding out in the outback still.
Yeah, yeah. Cool. All right, well, let's shift into our rapid fire questions.
Okay, great.
Okay, so this is a way for us to get to know you a little bit better. These are quick answers. Don't think about it too much.
All right.
There's no judgment going on. We won't judge you. I
Okay.
promise. Okay, let's jump into these. Let's say coffee or tea?
Definitely coffee.
Coffee. Okay, all right. I feel
Gets
you.
me going.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a workaholic, right? Cold pizza or cold spaghetti?
Neither. Ugh.
If you had to choose.
Oh god, probably cold pizza.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I get it. Yeah, that's the other thing. Neither's not an answer.
Yeah, sorry.
Neither is both. We get that all the time.
Okay.
Okay. Beer, wine, shots, or no thanks?
Oh, okay. Wine.
Wine?
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that. Up or down?
Up.
Big or small?
Big. Go big or go home.
Right on, yes. I can see that as a muralist, right?
Yeah.
And what's the biggest mural or wall you've ever done? Can you?
Trying to think. Well, that hotel was pretty big because we had to do a huge ceiling, all with the clouds from day to night, and that was massive. We were on lifts and scaffolding and.
Were you doing the Michelangelo thing
Yeah,
upside down?
yeah. That's why I'm a member at Massage Envy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're not going blind, are you?
No.
Yeah, okay, good. That's cool. I would love to see somebody do that sometime.
Oh,
I've never
yeah.
seen it.
Well, you can come on.
Right
Yeah,
on,
I'll let
yeah.
you know.
Okay, cool. All right. Museum quality or street level energy?
Pertaining to what, though? Oh.
I don't
Oh,
know.
okay,
That's
okay.
part of the fun. That's part of the fun.
Okay. Museum level or street? What is it? Street level?
Museum quality
What?
or street level energy? What are you feeling?
Guess feeling a little the street level energy
Okay,
today. I don't know
right
why.
on. Okay, that's
It's
cool.
just the vibe today or something.
Hey, that's
I don't know.
right.
Okay.
14-hour plane ride or 14-hour train ride?
Probably the train ride.
Okay, yeah. See the countryside?
Yeah.
Be able to look at things?
Done that on the Amtrak before. It was kind of nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
Morning fog or evening fire?
Evening fire. It's kind of calming.
Right on. Trust your eye or trust your gut?
Gut.
Okay. Plan or no plan?
Plan, I guess.
Plan.
Yeah.
Okay, right
Yeah.
on. I can see like the business side of you would
Yeah.
be plan.
Yeah.
The at home with a glass of wine, painting
Yeah.
for fun, maybe not so much. I don't know.
That's a good point. But
That's
the
my guess.
plan part, it's not always planned, but maybe I guess I just like a general plan.
Yeah, general, right? You can
Yeah.
stay. You can go outside the lines a little bit, right?
Sure.
Okay. Early bird or night owl?
Night owl.
Right on. Concept driven or process driven?
Concept, I think.
Okay. Movie theater or Netflix?
Netflix.
All right, okay. Art that whispers or art that shouts?
Shouts.
Okay. And the last one, beauty or truth?
Oh boy, that's a really philosophical one. If you
Yeah.
Like. Huh.
No pressure.
Okay. Beauty or truth? It could pertain to many things.
Yes, it could.
I got to go with my gut on that.
That's right.
Beauty, I guess.
Beauty.
Yeah.
All right. That's okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Well, Teresa, thank you so much for coming here today. And thank you also for being the juror of the show.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Yeah, I'm excited for people to come see it. It's at the Madeley Fine Art Gallery in historic downtown Conroe, Texas.
Yes.
Come on down. The show is open through the end of March. Our reception is on March 21st, 2026. So if you're seeing this in the future, don't come because it's already over. But we hope to see you there at the reception. For those who have never been to an art gallery, this is also a great time to come and see something right here in your backyard. And just, again, to show that the Houston area has such a vibrant art community, come on up to Conroe and see what they got.
We would love to see you. And it's
Yeah.
such a charming town, too.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
This downtown area is really cool.
It's so quaint and beautiful. And
Yeah.
lots of talent here, for sure.
Check out Teresa's work at the Rosie Turnbull Gallery on Edward Street in Houston. And we'll put the information up here and the link in the description. You can follow Teresa on Instagram at Staley Teresa, right? And on Facebook at Teresa L. Staley. Again, all the links will be in the description below. And then check out our website, muralsfauxbydesign.com. And if you need some work done, hit her up.
Call
right?
me.
Yeah, exactly.
Been doing it a while.
Yes, ma'am. Well, thank you very much for being here. Thank you for jurying the show, and I look forward to talking to you and seeing you again.
My absolute pleasure, Jeff. Thank you so much.
All right.
All
Thank
right.
you. See you later.
Nice talking to you.
Peace.